Hi everyone, guess what? It's me. I'm back. And I hope that you guys are still having a great Tuesday. Great news on my mom. Physical therapy went good today. And instead of 4 times a week, I think we're going twice a week, or we're gonna start it twice a week. So that is like super encouraging because, you know, physical therapy. I have so much respect for physical therapists. They're like dealing with customer service for a DMV, you know, because nobody really likes going because physical therapy hurts like it always does. Like I've had to do a lot of it and it's not always enjoyable, but so that's nice. That's nice. And like my dad had an appointment today too. Like it's been a busy day. It's been a busy day. But you know, a year ago, I was like just recovering from having my kidney taken out and was a little bit of, you know, it was a little bit of a disaster along with the 2 legal battles and the divorce that I was going through. And now look at me sitting here messing with my hair on camera, like succeeding at something I could never have even dreamed of, that I didn't even really know I was gifted at, you know? I mean, I thought I was, but I wasn't quite sure. Like, you know what I mean. So I am living proof of complete fucking surrender. So I'm not gonna complain. I'm very thankful that I'm here. I'm in a house that I'm paying for and surviving in by myself. And I've taken in foster animals that have now become my animals. And I'm able to be there for my parents and take care of my parents and, you know, like go to their house and help if they need help. Which, like, let's be real, they're yeah. But I'm here and they're here, driving around, laughing, being freaking hilarious, not acting their age at all. So, and like tomorrow is cooking. I'm debating, like maybe I'll film some of it because really, I honestly think that I should have a reality show. I am that fucking entertaining. I should just wear like a GoPro, honestly. So I might record some or do like a video while I'm there because we do have some family in town. Be fun to freak them out. I don't really care. Be fun to watch their reactions. Like that's pure fucking entertainment for me. Also, like maybe live, who knows? I don't even know what the hell we're cooking tomorrow. Isn't that great? Like we've always had such big, I mean, I'm a big family. We come from a really big family. So there was always a lot of food that had to be made. And now we just work smarter, right? So I don't even know what we're making. I guess I find out tomorrow. I don't even know when I'm gonna go. When I'm gonna go over there, I do like my peace and I do like my quiet. I don't know. But my family's the bomb. I really, really am one of those few fortunate individuals who cannot complain about anybody in her family. I cannot. So, as promised earlier though, I said I was like, let's do an Intuitive Tuesday day, right? Using my beautiful Intuitive Kev decks. Because I love these decks. I play with these decks all the time. But I thought, why not just say, hey, let's do an Intuitive Kev reading. So, oh my God, I have chills. So before I even sat down, I was like playing with the cards. And I got crazy shit. So then I had to kind of recalculate where I was going. Legal issues came out twice, confirmation. Black magic, confirmation twice. Copycats, back to back. And then confirming on top of that. Well, we are just sitting here, not bothered. So, and then I just kept like, I turned on some music and like, what was it? Like Bye 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 was the first song. I think it's just like music videos, but like Bye 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 and then Skater Boy. What is this? Oh, it's over. I can't remember what it was, but they were all songs of goodbye. And that was a theme that I kind of heard this morning was goodbye. Like but that would correlate with everything that's been happening. So then I was like, okay, I don't really know where to start with like what's going on. So we're going to start with just, there was a little bit more drama than I thought was going to be. So that's why I'm like, It was like they were taking me through all these time paradoxes of what was going on. Yeah, see, like reframing. And mind reading. And then God or source is your sugar daddy. So let's just see. I'm going to start with just this little deck that I have made. Now, remember, I'm not going to be telling your future. I'm not giving you anything that you don't already feel, that you don't already know. This is literally where you use your discernment. Okay? Entertainment, period. Whatever you want me, you need to take away from this. But like, there was a little bit more drama than I was expecting. So I'm just going to start here and see. You absolutely lack nothing. And then wisdom gained through experiences. So time paradoxes, timelines, different storylines that you've lived, okay? Some of you really might be receiving massive downloads, but like you don't really understand it because it's coming in like songs or videos, and it's not like a whole storyline, but like you'll hear something and then it just makes like something else makes sense to where, it's like that, oh yeah, wow, I feel it's like this puzzle is coming together, and it's because we're in our new era. So it's easier for us to just look at it as like, oh yeah, I kind of remember that. Oh yeah, way back when, I don't know. There's a golfer. Somebody enjoys golfing. I would not want to golf today. Holy crap, it's windy. I was outside, obviously. It's so windy and it's like cold. It's like it bites you. Like, and I always liked that. Like, so as a figure skater, obviously, we accelerate going into jumps and things like that. Like, especially when you're doing like doubles and triples and all those fun things. And, you may learn them on a harness for a little bit, but then then, they kick you out of the nest and you got to figure it out on your fucking own. Talk about mental muscle. But you always accelerate going into the jump, right? And I knew for each jump I was doing, I would know how much to like, what the cold air would feel like on the inside, right? Like, cause you breathe it in, right? You're breathing in the cold air as you're skating cause it's just coming at you. And I would always know like I don't know if it's like the pressure or the amount of how I feel, but like today when I was outside, I felt that again. And then I realized like, oh my goodness, this is like a triple axel that I'm landing right now. Like this is, or a quadruple, right? This is like something that I, in my dreams, prayed I would be able to land, to nail in a competition. And here God's gonna have me land 2 or 3 of them. Like that was sort of the energy. And it was like, it was a little bit like bittersweet, but it was like, it was worth it kind of a thing, like, oh, I can't wait to see how I finish this kind of, but it's like, you're not finishing it. Like God is finishing it, but he's just using you. Like you are his muse sort of like, because then you become the muse for other people, if that makes any sense. Musician of short stature, be significant. A short singer. I don't know. But yeah, that air that came in, it was so invigorating, and it's like when you step outside, if you have like seasonal changes, like, I mean, I don't know, I don't live where it's warm all the time, but I guarantee you, like, there is some way that a difference in seasons. But there is a way that you feel it on your skin, or how it, when you intake the air, like you're like, oh, yep, it's fall, or oh, that's winter, Canada might be significant, or a Canadian, right? Our neighbors to the north. I mean, I'm kind of like in the middle. Like Nebraska's like, nobody really knows where Nebraska is, unless you like football or volleyball. I mean, or corn. What else would we be known for? Tornadoes, maybe? But we're flyover country, so the Great White North. I have lots of friends that were Canadian because I grew up in the hockey rinks and the ice rinks, and those were the only people that I knew. Hockey players. All right, what's going on here? I feel like camping is significant. So if you're a camper, you know, oh, look at this. Shocking. Divine union happening soon in less than 1 month. This is a true divine partner, no joke. Don't mind the smears. Bex doesn't wait for ink to dry sometimes. Or Bex has lots of little paws around her who step on fucking shit. So look. Okay? What's this divine union happening soon? I don't know. We got somebody that's on the run. Usher is on right now. It's the one from, like, what's that Will Smith movie? Hitched? Is that what it is? Hitch? It's like how you move, how you dance. What's on the run? Okay, so they have children. This is a family on the run, and they wish their backup had a backup. So whatever backup plan they had, plan B, failed. It's like their fail-safe failed. So it gives the sense of somebody's trying to run away, to escape something because they don't want to pay for it. So they're trying to hang on to what they have. Yeah, they lied to you, collective. Lied to you. What they lie about? Okay, well, they were an absolute fool. And then it looks like in the fall, like this says the fall time here, there's some sort of reuniting happening. I just got confirmation. Let us do the work. Let spirit do the fucking work. They're bringing something in. You've had lifetimes apart. I guarantee this is what that is. Because you are Easter, resurrection. Yeah. Because you are classic. You just exhibit class, and you're trendy, but you're classy. I just feel like it's like a meeting of like existential significance. Like you guys have existentialism, like you're full of that. Like that's what, like, it's like that, it's a different level of consciousness. I don't think you've met anybody like this on your level. Because they definitely were not. I mean, clearly they're on the run. What is this? Judgment. In the reverse. So, fighting things. Continuing to keep things unfair. Like they... On the back it says premeditated red rum. They did not want you to get what you deserved. So they were literally trying to red rum anything about you. Especially this divine union. What's this? Yeah, because you will never need or want a thing when this comes in. I know it's hard to read. You will never need nor want a thing. Because now you know you don't lack anything, and you never did. Major level soul chemistry, sparks ignite. So that's a big theme today, is like that ignition, that spark. Like we're not at the end of a cycle, we're at the ignition point of a new one. And this is soul level chemistry. That's existential. Like it's more than you can fathom. Like it's hard to put in words, right? Like it's really like out there, but like you get it and they get it, and it's beautiful. Anything else? I want to know more about this premeditated red rum. Okay, so we have somebody, oh, there we go. We have a Jezebel. And then pathology report. So a path report. So somebody got some bad labs back. My guess is they were trying to condemn you or scapegoat you for something. And God's plot twist. This says jarring revelations ahead. because you are truly gifted, like psychic, medium, intuitive, okay? Psychic medium is weird. I don't really feel like I am one, I know, but it's like, it isn't really what you are, because everybody could do this if they open their mind to it existentially. But I am extremely sensitive and extremely intuitive, and am not afraid of that, I guess. So I welcome that in, and I have great gatekeepers. Well, we got a producer and a director with lots of laughter ahead of you. Maybe somebody in the industry. Producer, director. I mean, that doesn't have to be, I mean, you kind of are the producer of whatever, you know, shit show you're currently in right now, right? Like, in a funny way. You're sort of like the director of your own life now. I mean, with God, you're co-creating, so that could be that too, but. Oh, I just saw Santa Muerta. That would be the death magic, the black magic. They're still doing it. Shocking, shocking. Okay, somebody has an unknown surprise coming in, and they're gonna fucking love it. Like, it says unknown surprise. That could be that soft arrival, that blessing that's coming in. There's death magic again. We're going to keep that out. Wisdom gained through experiences, and something to do with the East Coast. Now, I don't know. East Coast meaning, is that America? Is that the like Great White North? It's just somewhere on the eastern seaboard, okay? And then we have God or source is your sugar daddy. And someone wants to present you with a new option or a new opportunity. They might have English ancestry. And you are on your dharmic path, not the karmic one. I mean karmic, but like you're ready for your dharma to come in. I'm telling you, whatever somebody was conjuring up last minute is haunting them now. See, okay, we have east again, obviously. You are not looking back towards that. Whatever they conjured up. Okay, so these are people who acted like they cared about you, but really, they had no respect and there was no care for you. They didn't even respect you, period. So they right now are experiencing slow, painful endings, agonizing. So anything that was coming their way, any opportunity drying up, vanishing for what they did to you. There's Scottish. Somebody has great hair. Amazing reunion you didn't see coming. That's confirmation on the reuniting, the reunion. They must have really good hair. The river and the stream. We have backfires instantly coming in fast. And you are a god or a goddess. Oh dear Lord, you two cannot keep your hands off of each other in a healthy way. They're coming in, whatever this is. So if you're looking for love and this divine union, like this is a no joke thing. Yeah. Maybe they're from the Northeast. That's a lot of East, Northeast, East Coast. But this over here, running on the run, Jezebelian energy, they tried. But they couldn't even, like they can't even pretend to be decent. That's what I'm getting. Let alone a match for you, collective. Now they can't get a leg up. That's what I was getting from this other, from like the free tools here. So we'll see. Okay, and you have, positive, that slipped right out. Positive monetary gains coming in for you, collective. Okay. Let's see. So there's that. I guess we'll see what comes out. Just remember, you are safe. You are protected. Nothing can come at you now. Plus also, like, you know what is your energy and what is not. You know what your state is, like where you sit, where you feel the best. So if something starts to creep in, your little spidey senses are gonna be like, that's projection, send that one back. But thanks for the energy boost, you know? it's like you're going to add it to their bill. That's what I see God doing. Like, you know how you like call a lawyer, or you talk to like if you have to talk to a lawyer, like you're charged like every minute or whatever. And I feel it's like every time like there's a projection, God's like, add 30 minutes to their bill. That's that karmic recalibration, like instant karmic recalibration. That's how I feel. That's what I feel that is. It makes me chuckle. You're just like, I'm where the wild things are. I'm not involved. I'm not doing anything. And that's how you've been this whole time. That's why these beautiful things are coming in. So what do we want to start with? Ooh, do we start with Kipper or Tarot? Neither. We're going to start with what lies beneath. And then we'll go in. So you guys, this might be a little bit of a longer reading. Oh, look, we have depression at the bottom of the deck. So somebody could really very well be very sad about what's happened. Just not in a good headspace. It's like that Nine of Swords energy. 4 Cups, 9 of Swords. Don't want to hear it, and burning evidence. That's us collective. They're like, we don't care. We are on our merry way. We close the door behind us, so like whatever happens, happens. We're away. We're safe. Right? Like we are now in our receptive era, right? So like the left side of your body is the receiving side, the feminine side. The right is like the doing the action side. And you're leaning into that a little bit more. That also can be that Jezebelian energy too, but like, where's Baal? That's what I'm getting. If you don't know what that means, Jezebel means like she's looking for Baal. I don't feel like I need to go into a lesson about that. Yeah, I don't feel like I need to go into a lesson about that. Emotional intelligence and knowing they fucked up. All right, so what do they think they can keep away from us? Like, what is hidden here? Like, what's this hidden, like what's hidden in the future is kind of what I feel like. I hate nothing about you. It came out like on the fence though. Well, I guess it would have come out this way because it would have been upright. Depressed. Somebody is now, that could be that energy we talked about where there's people who just blindly drank the Kool-Aid or blindly listened and didn't fact check or, you know, stop and think. I hate nothing about you. Keeping you a secret. Is this a crush? Somebody's keeping a secret about how they feel about you. They may be in public different than they are behind closed doors. Like it's like they hate you, but they can't stop watching you. Did they get caught? Lipstick stains and game over. So somebody was cheating. Oh, their sex shop. Gross. Hold on. What is this? Why is that here? Yeah. Okay. It's like you're saying like no to this. The universe is saying no, you're done, game over. Like you tried and you tried to literally burn them down, and then you wanted to burn down the fact that you had anything to do with it. No, I don't want to hear it. There isn't anything you can do, anything you can say, anything that you can pray away with this, because it's over. Your dubious behavior cannot be fixed with a fake I still love you. But I feel like this is not just in a relationship. Like this is just bigger than a breakup. I can't make it up. The police, legal issues. What is this? Like, it's bigger than just a breakup. Why is the police here? I just heard Judas Iscariot. There was more than just cheating. There was theft. There was stealing. Yeah. This is all coming out because these came out in the reverse. Yeah, they're getting played. So this betrayal has been exposed. There was evidence of something, their devious behavior, because they were the problem. Because when everybody left them, they still had issues, right? That's where they thrive, with drama. They never get tired of drama. They love that. And now everything is, so what they wanted to keep secret is not so secret anymore. And I think that's exposing deception and betrayal on a whole new level. That is going to shock a community. Anything else on this? All out of insecurities. They better check themselves. Well, you don't need to check yourself, but somebody does. Check yourself. This promiscuous behavior. Outside, they need outside validation. They have no self-worth. The trash. Putting on a show. Fake apologies. Sexual protection. A situation's about to explode. Divorce. Breaking a contract. Collective, you could have gotten a divorce or broken up with somebody and then they, quickly jumped into another oath or commitment. And that is falling apart. That could be something, but there could also be other issues on top of that, because whatever it is, it was one goddamn show, but God is going to top it. God's like, okay, hold my beer. At 27, which is a 9. This person is just so painfully lost. And they're so lost that they don't even want to hear it. Nobody around them wants to hear anything come out of them. Like, nobody even wants to hear them breathe. Because if they open their mouth, they know a lie is coming out. And it's like, you can hear it before it even comes out. This is what you escaped. Promiscuous. Checking yourself. Collective, they could have had lies going around about you being this type of a person. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the worst case scenario, like that they tried to paint for you, is exactly what's playing out for them. And it's not pretty. And how they didn't know. So there's another shooting sentence. There have been so many shootings around here. Shootings and stabbings. Like their people are unhinged, collective. All right, let's go into the tarot. Let's see what the Kipper, or the Intuitive Kev's tarot deck tells us. There's the 2 of Swords. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to see it. I heard you're gonna. I don't know, but somebody who thought that they were prestigious and had like a prestigious reputation is no longer going to have one. All right, look, 2 of Swords, the 7 of Swords. To the 9 of, that would be a 9 of Swords. Cannot make it up. I wasn't doing that. What are you talking about? Really? Then why do you look like Uncle Fester? You didn't look like that a year ago. Why is your life falling apart? What did you do? Especially if they've been vocal about it, like you, and how messed up you are, and collective is doing this to me, and collective is doing that. Well, where I sit, collective, we be shining and looking pretty good, so I don't know, that math doesn't math for me. All right, Spirit, ancestors, angels, make this make sense. Oh, look at that. Let's just start off with a hater. Oh, and the Magician. So ill intent. That's evil eye. That's still black magic. Words are spells. even if you don't say them out loud. I don't know how many times I have to say this. And all you little haters that got together to form your little kitchen witch, toilet witch groups to do shit. I can't, see? I mean, this is terrible. Well, they're gonna find out. The Eight of Swords. They paid for this, I feel like. Like they couldn't do it on their own, so then they went and found somebody that could. Well, then, oh my Lanta. This was a ring of people. This was planned and plotted. All because of this collective. They wanted what your blessing was. Seriously. Amy Winehouse is on with rehab right now. Trying to think. No. Yeah, see, and now their dumbasses are sitting here waiting and watching. Because they know your divine partner is coming into this reality. And you know it too. And they're sad and hurt about it. Sorry. This is a past love from their past. And you know it. This is a soul connection. This isn't anybody you know now. But it's because you are that divine partner in and of yourself. You can't be a soulmate till you have a soul. You can't have a soulmate till you are a soulmate, right? And this is so divinely protected. On both fronts, on both sides. Both your teams are doing this. It cannot be stopped. You two are meant to be big things. You are supposed to be prestigious. The wheel is like ticking in your favor, and somebody is obsessed with controlling the wheel of fortune for you, and it's like stupid. It's like they want this reality that you are entering into, but they had nothing to do with the creation of it. Yeah, they put you through jail and prison and pain and torment. Prison in some of you maybe did serve time for them, which is what, that's, everything happens for a reason. Everything is being vindicated though. So maybe you were in prison, maybe you were in a mental prison, maybe you were, isolated in other ways. Like you went to work and you came home. You had no freedom other than that you didn't even realize until you got out of it, right? Like I am telling you, when they put you through the ringer, they put you through the fucking ringer, and then they just kept doing it because like one thing didn't take you out, then they'd add another. Well, that didn't work, then they'd add another, and then they'd add another, and then they'd add another, right? It just kept snowballing. You still made it out. That's why this new timeline, this new reality for you is beautiful. And that's where they want to go, but they can't. They didn't do the work. They woke you up. Yay. Good for them. But after that, they should have stopped, and they didn't. And that's the problem. So now they want to like sneak their way into this new reality of yours because you're their power supply. And then if they go with you, they get out of their punishment. Well, that's not going to work. Like they're sloths. They are. They don't want to do any work. They're just lazy as fuck. So you have a hater who's been watching because they didn't want this union to come in for you. Okay, bottom line. So if they took what was yours or made you want to like not be here anymore and succeeded at that, then they thought they would get what was yours, right? So they did things. They took reckless action using God-given spiritual gifts the wrong way. So those are gone. And if they went to a priest or a priestess, they most likely, if they worked with these people, because I'm sure they were fed a false story, and that this priest or priestess did not do her homework or his homework, then they've lost their gifts, and shit, they're suffering shit too. But this Eight of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles here, this is evidence of something. And you know it because you are in this big man on campus energy. And that's what you're attracting. And you know things, like you just know things. You don't know how, but you just know things. And this was the plan all along. This was the story. The Two of Wands. Somebody sees you as a two, like they see a future with you. And it's not the people from the past. The people from the past tried to block this. So now they're just blocked. They're stunted. There's no strategizing. There's no plotting. There's no gaining anything. There's no new experiences. There's no staring out into the great wide open and imagining. No, they can, stare at their cell block. That's what I feel like. Because now that's part of what's happening is they have to watch this happen in some way, shape, form, right? They're going to see it. Because they're obsessed with how you know what you know. No matter what they tried to do, they could not figure out how you know what you know. That's God's strategy. He always had you a step ahead. Because here you are. Emperor, Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. You did the work. Here's your new beginning. I think, like I said, you have a little blessing coming in here. Keep that quiet. Because this is a present for you, between you and the divine, for healing. And literally, and really sitting and healing. Like not even trying to argue, just actually surrendering. Because you're home now. You are in union with yourself and with the divine. The Four of Wands, happiness card. You can't love somebody till you love yourself. You can't have a happy life until you're happy just on your own, because nobody else can bring happiness into you. You cannot depend on other people for that. You have to find that in yourself. Love, respect, acceptance, confidence. When you have that in yourself, then you can come into union. And that's what's happening. It's fate. It's fated. It's freaking amazing. It's freaking amazing. So let's see. What is this? Let's dig in with the Kipper. Is that the Kipper? Yes. So now we're going to use this Kipper deck. Abundance at the bottom of the deck. Abundance, jealous, and envy. Did you see how dark it just got? Abundance. And karma. What is that song? I give up forever to touch you. Iris? Is that what the song? Iris. I don't want the world to see me. When everything feels like the movies. I just want you to know who I am. We'll talk about a song about being reborn, huh? I mean, what is that? City of Angels? Or something with Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage? She's like the angel who's... Okay, confirmation already. We have twin flame over here and then twin flame. And moving on. I'm telling you. You bleed just to know you're alive. All right, well, let's see, huh? I'm gonna pick these up because I don't want to mess. It keeps getting dark. Okay. So we have a hater and a page of swords. Oh, look at that, soulmate. Just cannot. And then look at you being in the North Node. It's like you know all of this and you sit in it and you just laugh and you just move on. And that's the whole point. You don't let it bother you. Clarify hater, page of swords. what can I say? You are not concerned about any of this. Which just infuriates people. Anything else with concern in the reverse? Yeah. You're like, take your conflict somewhere else. Like, it infuriates them. Look at how mad that person is. No matter what they do, they can't get to you. The steam is coming out of their ears. They're flipping you off. I just think that's freaking hilarious. They were obsessed with causing pain for you. And now that they can't do it, they have no energy source from you. It's 232 on my time right now. Like, they have no access to you. They have no power supply. They have no energy coming in. Everything is fucking drying up because they can't get to you. And so now what made them crazy before, just going after you, is making them even more crazy because they can't do it. Like, because look at you. They could never. All right, let's move on. Black magic, divine partner. Like, you just radiate light, warmth. Oh my gosh. It's like what they try to do to you actually did the complete opposite. I told you, they did their job. You committed to yourself, right? So like now you can have a divine partner, and because you woke them up, you're awoke, and you are balanced as fuck. So thank you. Because you tried to keep us apart, all you ended up doing was bringing us together and technically speeding it up because you didn't stop. You should have stopped at the doll. How about that? Because it's giving me voodoo doll, is what it's giving. It's giving me voodoo doll. It's giving me pins. It's giving shit on an altar. Like, it's giving me somebody really, really, really went in the paint. Yeah. This was your fault. This is a fallen angel. This is a fallen flame. Big fall. False flame. Liar. Yeah, they're trying to bind themselves to you. They wanted you, they wanted you to be unable to speak, unable to think straight, unable to connect with source. I'm telling you, everything they did, it was like a joke. God was like, okay, let's let them think they're winning and see what happens. They failed. Anything else here? What about doll, like voodoo doll? A terrible fucking person. So you've got a divine masculine in the reverse, and then you have an ice queen, the queen of swords in the reverse. This is a couple. So yeah, and now they're sending in flying monkeys because they know you have some unexpected income coming in, because you are the earth angel. You know that this is coming in. I will tell you here, these flying monkeys and this unexpected income, it's probably coming from their bank account. They don't want that to happen, but they're waiting for it. This is a monster. If it's a couple, this will be public. God will make an example of what not to do with these two disappointing things. They are the poster children of what not to do ever. They are the how you don't live your life. That's what these people are. And if they they probably still think that they're on top of the hill. Their fall's not even halfway done yet. I'm talking, they'll be with the Nephilim. They'll be with the Watchers until they're literally lit up in flames. Like, their skin will be peeled off, strip by strip. Like, I'm seeing a carrot. Is that like a veggie peeler or a carrot peeler and a carrot right now? As well as their flying monkeys. It's not just them. Anyone who cooperated with them, who collaborated with them, who worked with them, who followed them, they're fucked. God's done. They're guilty by proxy. It doesn't matter if they did one thing or if they just were privy to the knowledge of it and they let it happen. They're fucked too. So when I said earlier in a reading, like this karma is going around in a circle, it is. And it's not going to stop. Oh, hold on. What does conflagrate mean? Hold on a minute. Stella, go away. I just heard that word. I don't even know if I heard it right. Hold on. Can you stop, please? So I heard conflagration. And I'm like, conflagrate, that's like a fire. That's a burning down of something. This is an extensive fire which destroys a lot of land or property. So it's like the wildfires that happen, like the uncontrolled, like it's not a controlled burn. Like this is big. These people don't know what they did. They don't know anything is what I'm hearing. They're so intellectually stunted. God is so disappointed. Yeah, they tried to attach things to you. They conjured shit, summoned up shit. Guess what? Nothing stuck. They try to do this, guess they are going to be destroyed. Publicly. Because this was their full-time job. Stella. What's the Ace of Pentacles here with Eight of Swords? This is the evidence. I'm telling. They stole from you. Money. It's coming back. They better be able to fucking pay it or else they're not going to have a home. Like the court's going to give you the right to sell their shit. What's the thief? What do they steal? Like Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, like thief. What is that? What's that look like for them? It's happening right now. God is taking back everything. They thought their cup was full. They thought they had it made. God's like, no, watch this. Watch me flip your fucking cup. And it's here. Not distant future. It's now. Oh my God, you guys, these people. Oh, well, what do you know? We got a karmic feminine and flying monkeys. So here's the fucking witch. Here's your ice queen. I mean, it could be a masculine, but I really feel it's a witchy woman. It's, you know, because women are mean. They're jealous. They're conniving. They lie. They're huge copycats. Like, women are great at it, right? They're so fucking catty. This is all coming out. Somebody who was like, oh no, I'm so great and I'm gifted and I know all these. No, you don't know shit. A lot of lies, a lot of stories to a lot of different people in a lot of different arenas are all crumbling down at once. That's the fire. That's the fucking fire. Maybe, like, I'm serious. Like, these are people that would travel to get voodoo shit. Like, not just to, like, the southern USA. Like, I mean Africa. I can feel the anger. I'm very angry. Oh, it's a couple. What did I say? Karmic masculine. Divination. I told you. Actual money. It was their fucking job. They paid somebody for this shit. They paid somebody to come at you, to block you, to maybe take you out. Guess what? Karma fucking sucks when it boomerangs. Because look what you did. You have to pay for that. It's not even punishment, it's balance. Here, you never seem to learn your lesson. I'm going to find a way to make you learn it, because that's what karma is. Big Daddy Saturn ain't going to be nice. What's the High Priestess? Uh-oh. Okay, we got one on the floor. Hold on a minute. It landed in the upright, though. I hope it's a good card. Hold on. Okay. So there was a mature woman after divination with a mature man. Look at here. We have manipulation and abuse. Ritualistically. They paid somebody to attack a rising star, and they paid a lot of money to block your ascension. So we have this mature man, this mature woman, and this is what landed on the floor. You, though, have real love coming in because you are on that up. I mean, gender doesn't matter, rich girl, whatever, but you have real love coming in because you love yourself and you never did a bad thing. You are on your dharmic path. So you have blessings coming in, but there is somebody that just got the message. They're probably going to fucking jail because what they tried to look like, they could never be. That's you, collective. So their false narratives of you, the magic, the spells they did, it didn't work. Because look, you have something beautiful coming in, a surprise, a pathway. Anything else? A surprise coming in, abundance. And then look, we have an Ice King with death magic here. The truth about what somebody did, that's going to be made public. Whether they did spells for you to not breathe anymore, or they tried to end anything for you, jobs, family, friends, finances, right? Whatever they were trying to end is coming out. And then look here, we have this twin flame and enamored. Somebody, you have that, that's that reunion. And now they look crazy. You have faith and you continue to have faith. So you are in somebody's thoughts and you walked away from all of this. You abandoned this bullshit. You just were like, I don't have time for this in my life anymore. That was when you went into this North Node. That's why. This is why the kickback is so severe. Because they tried to make you look like you were not, that they were high honor and you were not. To attack someone in their North Node, big no-no. There's the mature woman, I told you. Mature man, mature woman. So there could have been a group of people, a coven. You know, a mom and a dad, a daughter and a son, or a mom and a dad and a son and, you know, daughter-in-law type of thing. That's where they're going to be. I can't make it up. Poverty. And then look at the bottom of this deck. This says homeless. Hit me. Maybe this is the evidence. Now I want to know. Well, they're unstable enough to can do something that dumb. My Lanta. All right. What's going on with this? Can we get any more validations, any more clarifications? Messages, calls, texts, DM, and email, and copycat. Admirer, coveting, imitation, doppelganger. Yeah, somebody might want to come in for a second chance because karma's hitting. They don't want to pay. They are where they had you, but now they think that they can come back in. Fuck that. Hard no. That's a hard no. Because that's going to just block this pathway. They know that this pathway is open for you now. See? Robbery. God gave you an exit ramp and he's given you another one. They want to go with you. I would say no, collective. See, temptation. Don't take them back into your energy. They're going to come in with some sort of brilliant offer or proposal that they have no intention on following through with. They're like Lucifer. Yeah, because they have no luck coming in. All of their positivity, all of the good luck they were having when they were with you is drying up. They did enough. They did enough lying. Black magic, what did I say? Spell work, energy work, conjuring, bindings, Death magic, I told you. But you survived it. You're a mystery. They don't know how. So now they're in their head. Shocking news. I'm telling you, there's accident energy here. Oh my goodness. Do you know why? Because you are a royal lineage and they physically wanted you to be hurt. So what's going to happen to them? Yeah, they shouldn't have been playing with fire. There's fire, conflagration, fire. Sneaky links, honey trap, incubus, succubus, straight out of hell. You were their target. They're materialistic. They're a fake friend. They were coveting you, so now they are stressed as fuck. All right, what else? I seriously, I feel like a car accident. Yeah, there will be no more crossing you collective. And if they got to be taken off this earth, I told you, cheaters, liars. They got to be taken off this earth. They got to be taken off this earth right now. And then they'll just come back and repeat the same shit, except what they did to you is going to happen to them because they're nothing but a thief, a stealer, a liar, a deceptor. What was this one? Love. False fucking soulmate. Karmic imposter. Trauma interference. And you were the victim of their karmic plot to take your inheritance, your abundance of any way, shape, form, size. That's all coming back to you. And you know what? Clarity. These people will not be returning. These are the people who are probably on the run because they know that, oh my gosh. There's Sisyphus. There's the Sisyphean task. Thank God you walked away, collective. Affairs, unprotected. They have no protection. This trickster. Glad you ghosted them. I cannot. The death sentence. Jail time. A terminal illness. A final ending. Time is up. What is this? Why is that in there? Yeah. Fake. Trust your team, Spirit. They're sending you signs. They're sending you messages. Keep trusting your intuition. Okay. I kind of want to do this one more deck. I know we've been here a while. Okay, we're going to do one more deck. I hope you guys are having fun with this reading. I'm glad I pulled these cards out because I literally was like, what? I don't even know. Like, I really was just thinking like, okay, well, you know, the masks are coming off. Things are being exposed. We don't really care about it. We're focusing on our blessings coming in because we know it's our time. And then I'm like, wow, there's so much that's coming out. You guys, I wish I could see how their brain works to even concoct plans like whatever this, I mean, it doesn't take much to see that these people are nuts. So to me, it's like, how does one's brain work that way? I guess I'm just not an evil person, you know? But this house is going to burn down. And it's not going to be pretty, collective. Like I said, you be so glad you got away. I have to be really careful because like these cards, that's the oracle. I mean, they kind of look the same on the back. So when I'm packing them up, the other deck here I'm going to pull out. This is the extra deck. If you've watched Intuitive Kev, I love using that deck. It's such a fun deck. But having this background here will be a little more entertaining, I think, because we will have a better idea, maybe, of what was going on. So sorry you're having to watch me clean up this mess, but how y'all doing? Also, like I said, you use your discernment, entertainment purposes. Like, I'm just reading the energy. I'm just reading the cards. Like, there is no agenda. I don't have an agenda. Like, I just am flying by the seat of my pants as to what comes out, reading the energy. If this is part of your story, I would refrain from like putting this in the comments because people are freaking psychos, as we can clearly see. And they prowl through comments looking for things and they target you. So I would just, you know, to protect you and the collective, I would not put anything in the comments, please. You know, you can give me some lightning bolts and thumbs up and things like that if things are resonating with you. And some of this is happening, like, depending on where you are in your journey, like this is still astrally, like 5D, it's not ready to matriculate into the like this reality for you, but it most likely will come out at some point, okay? And I say that just because, you know, this is a large collective and we're all awakening and going through the same sort of process here. We're just at different points. So I just feel like God is finally like, okay, you want to know some more? Okay, you're far enough away from it. You're healed enough, let me tell you, right? That's what I feel like. Yeah, it says, may your energy be balanced. May you have a clear mind and a light heart. May your energy be protected, and may you balance the light and the dark. So when you balance yourself, collective, the clarity comes in, or it's presented to you. So, but just know that you are unbelievably protected throughout all of this, in all realms, okay? So while you sleep, you have watchers that are protecting you. You are protected in the astral. God help anybody who tries to attack you in the astral. They'll get fucking trapped and paralyzed. They won't fucking wake up, okay? So you just sleep easy at night, all right? There isn't anything that they can do. You need to just focus on the future, focus on staying happy, keeping your vibes, your vibration level high, and being excited for the magic of each day, because we are done with the destruction. We are into the revealing and the magic and the blessings. So let's dig in. Really, somebody's scared. We got fear. I love how like it got super dark in right now. Like when I was doing this reading, I love it. But do you notice how like my animals, for the most part, are pretty calm? That's what I mean. We're safe. We are protected. We are so into our new story. It's like going back and watching reruns, collective. All right. So let's see. This deck is a little newer, so it takes. So this talks about, what does it say? Mental, emotional, and spiritual situations pertaining to love, legal, ethics, and the esoteric. Perfectly. That's right where we want to be, right? This oracle complements the ICAV Tarot deck and the Kipperish Oracle. It has all 12 zodiacs for clarity, and then you just use your intuition to interpret the meaning. So let's see. Well, there's binding, finances, love, stability, spiritually, energetic, and a contract, commitment. There might be transactional proof of them hiring somebody to do things to you. You never know. Like I said, expect the unexpected. Who knows? It's like going back and watching a show that you love. Fortune is what came out. I told you, Fortune. You better have it. You're gonna have to give it back, probably with interest. They can't avoid this. The minute you stepped into your power, it was over. And now, like, they're gonna have to be forced to face it. It's sad in a way. There's Fortune again. Like, you just in and of yourself radiate warmth, light, love, and abundance. But I believe that this is actual money. Let's see. All right. Any clarifications, validations to this massive reading and revelations? Thank you so much for what you've revealed to us. What can you confirm here? So we have Pisces. So upright, you know, a high vibrational Pisces, imaginative, sensitive, compassionate, kind, very worldly, mystical, intuitive, sympathetic. On the flip side though, like think about the Eight of Cups in the reverse. This is escapist. Somebody who is secretive and vague, weak-willed, easily persuaded, okay? I'm hearing crabs in a bucket. Yeah. This is giving upright. You are the, you know, the role model of trusting in the unseen, maybe. Or bad romance. Could write a bad romance. Copycat, maybe. The law. Is this like moral hypocrisy, maybe? What is this? Like maybe they tried to mar your... Yeah, so they can no longer hurt you, but there was intent to harm. That's what's been exposed. I guarantee you that's why the law is here. And they cannot mix or move any pieces on the board to make them look innocent anymore. Oh my God, there was just a huge gust of wind on my deck. I could hear my fucking little seats move. Could be a Gemini. The Gemini was on the fence though. So this is somebody that's adaptable, communicative, the Lovers, okay, intellectual, youthfully lively, but also like superficial and inconsistent. This is a relationship that's over. Game over. Also maybe talking out of both sides of your mouth. Like private persona versus public persona. Whatever game this is over. They could never attach anything to you, these attachments they were trying to send to you, because like that was the trap. See, look, in cahoots. Collaboration. That was a trap. I want all your lovers' revenge. Intellectual theft. Collective, if you're on social media or you're doing something, you know, it could be anything. Art, fashion, makeup, any type of presence, okay? This could have been a follower, like fake accounts, pirating your material. There's corruption, bribe, coercion. Very well could be a follower. Or they could have tried to manipulate what you were doing to block your followers, to like shadow ban you. But I feel like they have a group of followers, if that makes any sense. Like sheep. What's the intellectual theft? They best not be stealing from my collective. What's this intellectual theft? Follower? You're the star. They wanted to hurt the fucking star, collective. They didn't want you to heal. They want you to have hope. They didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to shine. They didn't want you to get the respect you deserve. We got a witchy sister here. It's in the upright though. Maybe you made a new friend. Fortune. You are owed some money, collective. Take a real good look. Take a fucking screenshot. That's the Emperor in the reverse right there. Big downfall. Big mistake. Look at you, collective. Look at you crossing that finish line. You broke right through that, gossip. Without even lifting a finger. Anything else? Yeah. Intent to harm. Excess, gluttony, this landed on top of it. They did too much. They did too often. They went too fucking far. They went too hard in the goddamn paint. I'm like shaking. So like, I know that I'm going through, like, I have some massive downloads coming through. I know, like, even as I'm doing this, like, new things are coming into my head and I can feel it and I get real shaky and jittery. So just wait, collective, when I map through all that. Yeah. They really should have stopped a long ass time ago. So we have demonic, nefarious, diabolical, and bondage. Yeah, this is who they think is going to protect them. This is who they fucking serve. Fucking player. Well, you know, you don't look so cool anymore because the mask has come off. We know the truth. So we have somebody that appeared friendly and helpful, non-confrontational, and reliable, and it's not your parents. So there were people that pretended to be in your corner, to be there to support you, and they were not. Merely actors, playing mind games to put little seeds of doubt. These are the people that maybe, like, now all of a sudden are like, are you sure that's what you want to do? Okay, I guess, right? Like they argue with you. That's a huge sign. But you have ascended. You are the divine feminine, okay? And you can see through all of these illusions. So you just do you, boo, right? And if there's people that are like, oh, I don't know, like, are you sure? Does that sounds like a little risky, or like, I don't know, like, I don't think. If they're not adding to your peace, or if they're not supporting you, and I mean, even like condescendingly, fucking keep some distance. All right, distance. Because look here, you are coming into union. Well, first of all, you did that with yourself. Again, stay grounded, use your discernment. You cannot have a soulmate until you are one. So before anything happens in this reality, you have got to become your own divine union, okay? You've done that. We have a Virgo energy here. Grounded. Stay grounded. What did I say? And then you have people that, you know, sidewalk gang here. What is this? Promiscuity, lust, sidewalking, spell work. So Jezebelian energies. All right? Jealous. Oh my gosh, some sort of bridge is just reopening. Pathway. So yeah, so you've got brothers, sisters, siblings. I mean, this could be ex-siblings. Like, I don't think sibling has to be actual sibling, but you could take it this way. Copycats. They could have tried to be you. Use your information some way, shape, or form. Energy work, because they wanted you to be in this victim mentality, but now they are, because they don't have the gifts, you do. Why? Because you believe in unconditional love. Fraud probably plays into fortune. They wanted you abandoned, isolated, and alone, but you're not, because this is your destiny. Oh my God, they did not know your goddamn rank. You are the cool guy. You are the cool girl. You are the empress. You are the emperor, the ultimate magician, the high priest, the high priestess, the hierophant, right? They could never. They're such charlatans. You are it. They could not. You have gained access, okay? Because you are a god or a goddess. You made it through the crossroads. They did not. Third wheels. Couldn't destroy your optimism. I told you, beauty magic, ugly spells, mirror magic, glamour magic, it ain't working anymore. So it's like whatever they've just done, like death magic is like every day, honestly. Whatever they've just done to try to block you from being happy, again, is the final nail in the coffin. There could be, oh dear Lord, Source is exposing something. Oh, I don't know if I want to say that. I don't know how many videos back ago, but I talked about how when you finally block this energy and you just keep focusing forward, like you will have like Costco blessings, like barges of blessings, like blessings in the bowl, bulk loads of blessings coming in. Source can do the same thing with evidence and revelation. So you've got a lover here, drugs, technology. Source is exposing some very sinister behavior. And this person is very sick because of this, or caused illnesses because of this, was passing around illnesses. There's some sort of documentation or proof of this. The other thing I'm getting from this is TRAFFICKING. Also drugging drinks, because they're violent and they literally live in a state of rejection and abandonment. And I feel like you were the ultimate takedown. Like if they could take you out, it was how they were going to feel better about themselves, but they couldn't do it, right? So now they're numbing and they're just coping poorly. And it's hurting other people because they're avoiding, and they're avoiding it. Could be a Capricorn involved, an earth sign, children, Scorpio. It is what are we, Scorpio? Like, yeah, chaos, confusion, dominion, everything they tried to do to you to steal your gifts and your rewards is coming back at them because you healed. And the sheer fantasy of them thinking they were a match for you or could have anything of yours is ridiculous. And they're unstable, they're undiagnosed, they're sick mentally. They're hurting people because they're just fucking hollow. Okay, collective? I don't like what I'm feeling. I like want to cry, like, because I'm mad, because I can feel how they've hurt other people and I don't like it. But it's okay. You standing in your power, you're safe. You're guarded, and so are other people from this person. That's why things are going down the way they're going. And then look, Sagittarius. So yeah, they are fucking scared. They're running scared because their past, their present, their past and their present, it's all caught up with them, huh? Yeah, Simon, you think? It's all caught up with them. Okay? Are you good? Simon? All right. I think that, Jesus. Yeah, their projections aren't working. They're just reflecting right off of your shield and heading back. Oh my gosh. I told you, candle magic. And that candle's red. I told you, they're still trying root work. They're still doing just the dumbest things. Like, this candle is going to blow up in their face the next time they light one. Because, again, why are they doing this? They can't touch you. Have they not figured this out yet? The more they do, the bigger your upgrade, collective. The only person they're emotionally manipulating is themselves. Stalkers, spies, what's new? Let them watch you, because you healed. They can't touch you. Let them watch. There's the safe and guarded a card again. You're safe from this. I told you, copycats, they're going down. They're going down. Your angels are making sure of it. Love you. What is this, Nelly? No matter what I do, all I think about is you. See, they cannot block you anymore. Whatever contracts you had with these people, they still think are open. They're not. Spirit closes a long time ago. Yeah, there's some shocking news coming in here. You got good news coming, collective, because you're so goddamn protected. And it might be a new friend. because this is not coming in the reverse. So I think a witchy sister is somebody that's like-minded like you, because it's not. These people are gone from your life. Those that were, you know, trying to cause guilt, remorse, regret to take them back, but yet still dirt digging on you. Your imagination's coming back, your creativity's coming back online. That's why they're scared, because it just makes you stronger each day. Yeah, they can't do anything. Nothing has power over you. Nothing has power over the collective anymore. You are being seen as knowledgeable, alluring, trustworthy. You're shining. Just keep talking, keep popping out. Don't be afraid. This is your... They didn't want you to get your fucking flowers, okay? Metaphorically, that's what I'm hearing. Heaven forbid the sunshine on you. Heaven forbid people see that you're even better than what you thought you were, right? Like this karmic mass of stuntedness, this mass of malevolent stunted growth on every level, knew the light that you had, and they wanted that for them. Because they just, you know, step on people's backs to get what they want. That's what they've done their whole life. Well, now that's all coming back to haunt them because their tricks didn't work on you anymore. And then the Most High decided to get involved. And like, that's never good. That's the, don't make me pull this car over, and then dad pulls the car over. Okay? Somebody's getting punted by the foot of creation. Because it's time for the world to see truly how great you are. Like, you don't even know. Like, you have no idea how brilliant you shine because of this bullshit, and God's done. All right, I'm gonna sign out. This has been a long reading. Super sorry. Hope you watched it the entire way. If you did, let me know. Put some little hearts and rainbows in the comments. Happy Turkey Day. I don't know. I'm gonna try to post here. I am gonna probably have to go and cook tomorrow, but I guarantee you will see me. I promise. Okay? All right. Take care, guys. I love y'all. Bye for now.